YouTube, what up, what up? Guess I'm back. I'm stepping out of the box. I know I said it, I'm not gonna do it, but yes, I am doing it again. DPS build for you guys, for SMG lovers. So if you prefer the SMG above the assault rifle, then this is definitely the build to run with. 469.8 DPS on an MP5, ridiculous. 283.8 toughness with 107.4 skill power. On the MP5 I will have deadly, responsive and swift. Well, this is an all focus damage build. You want to do damage, so the faster you reload, the faster you can do damage. That's why I have swift on it. People will say, well, swift is not the best talent, you need to go for this and that. That's your opinion. This is what I think is best for this build, and everybody has their own personal favorite, so you can play with that talent. You don't need to put swift on. You can do whatever you want. This is just I give you an example on what I prefer. 24.6 damage on the MP5, absolutely insane. As a secondary, I run the ARC. Is 26.3, of course lower RPM, so it doesn't count that much. Responsive, deadly and competent. Competent is a good one, especially if you usually in combat, right? You will fight and you just use your heals and your medkits, and you're fighting, and then your magazine runs out on your primary. So you switch to your secondary and you shoot, and by that time usually the heal comes back. So you pop your heal, you get the competent. It's just enough to finish him up. So I only use this ARC right now because it has all damn talents unlocked. So the pistol is still the same thing. It's harmful with expert, nothing special, just not bothered about my pistol. Alright, the reckless chest piece. While you're using reckless, you have more incoming damage than you have output. Absolutely true, you're right. I am using this because it boosts your weapon damage up. So the more weapon damage you do, the more damage you do. You don't have to run this reckless chest piece. I show you. I go to a vigorous chest piece. So if you have a healer on your group that provides you with overheal, I suggest you run the vigorous. But on the same thing, on the side, like, you will have less damage on your MP5. It's still good though. It's still like you can still run these stats and still kill people. It comes down to your skills as a player. How good are you? How good is your aim and all that kind of stuff. But this is an all focus damage build, so I am gonna show you the build that shows you now of that gives you the biggest damage. Alright, on the mask I will have the tenacious mask. I do run critical save, and we all know that critical save, you use that one on your last segment, you can, but I suggest you run this more on the offense way. So you pop a medkit before you go into battle, so you will get that 10% extra weapon damage. This is what I suggest. Maybe I can show. I don't know if I can show it right here. So yes, I do. I pop the medkit. See, my DPS now is 507. That means that the weapon damage is 26.5, and that's the thing that I like about the 1.6, that you can pop a medkit even when you're at full health to proc this talent on the mask. So yeah, the tenacious mask, definitely a way to go. Of course with critical chance. All my mods, by the way, I can show them all. It's all, like you see, firearms mod with health. Same thing on the mask, firearms with health. The knee pads, firearms with health, 6% self heal. Looking at the knee pads, by the way, rolled on firearms, critical hit damage. I put it on because the SMGs will give you that critical chance on the weapon, and no longer the critical damage. That's why I'm using, I didn't touch the major attribute, I kept it like it was. Pretty low on base armor. Hope to find better ones soon, but not fast at all. Specialized backpack, firearms, of course, with firearms mod with health. First aid self heal, 2 of them. Ammo capacity, of course, health rolled on the major attribute. The MC Skull gloves, it's pretty much the same that I have on my high-end assault rifle build. The only thing I changed were the assault rifle damage for SMG damage. Good thing about the 1.6 that I like is you can reroll and it doesn't get more expensive. You stay at the same price, so you can just play around with the same pieces that you have and you just roll them into something else. So keep that in mind. If you roll something and you can choose which weapon damage, don't worry, you can always switch them back. So you can use the same special gloves, whatever, the one that you prefer with the highest armor roll and all that kind of stuff. Reuse them. Just put another build on it and use it on another build. And if you're done with that build, you want to switch back to assault rifle build, then you switch back, you reroll that stuff back to assault rifle, or sniper rifle, or marksman rifle, you name it, whatever, shotgun. So that's good. Still did not get my nimble holster, but the sturdy still does its job though. It still does its job, and I like the reload speed. I found a couple of nimbles, and I know you can buy a nimble, but it's not really helping me. It's basically bringing my stats more down, so I don't want that. So I'm just showing you the best what I have, and this is it. Nothing special. Further, I can maybe show you my crit chance. This is on the SMG, on the ARC, so I need to go to my primary right now. My critical chance is 24.5 of 20 damage, and the crit chance is 40.5. The critical hit damage is 100. Headshot damage is 62. The reload time is 1.67 seconds. It's pretty fast, like 1.5 seconds. With the reload speed, I don't even know how far this reload speed bonus is. 50%, then I'm pretty much capped. So 1.5 maybe, 1.6 reload speed. All weapon bonus 24. Combat, health on kill, enemy armor damage. We don't need it anymore in the PvP though, especially not in the last stand. Threat, skill power, skill haste 0, survivability, toughness. Your max health is 212. Armor mitigation is 3192. Not bad at all. Got some pretty high rolls on some of my pieces, so that really helps me out. All this is basically nothing important. Increased kill XP 53, but hey, we're ranking up in the DZ like it's like what? We all know that, right? We all experience this. On the talents, I do run the pulse because I like to do my crits, and it adds another small 10% crit chance. We can run this, but it only increases the damage. And me having 40.5 and this adding 90.2, so I'm pretty much close to 50% crit chance. That's every 2 bullets is a critical. So I suggest you keep this, so whenever you go into the DZ, it always helps out, especially when you go rogue and you'll be off the radar and all that. Don't need to explain that. The booster shot, it has only a small portion of self-heal, 60k. I can run the overdose. It gives me 103, yes, but the booster shot increases weapon damage and it increases toughness. So we have 526 with 304, and if I pop a medkit right now, it's 564 DPS. That's weapon damage is 29.5. Shit! Almost 30k on an MP5. God damn, you don't want to be near that thing if it hits you. So all this, and I can show you with pretty much 30k weapon damage on the MP5 how much headshot damage that does. So I pop my medkit now. Can I pop it? Yes. The booster shot. And how much damage? How much? 85k damage on the headshot. Wow. 85k damage on a headshot. This is pretty much like marksman rifle numbers. Sick. marksman rifle numbers without any mods, of course, but hey. No, you see that the Tenacious Mask and the booster shot and all that, that's why I'm running this setup. For the special, because we have long ass cooldowns, like 50 seconds pretty much, I run this just for you to give that extra boost and the heal over time. Shield, possible damage, this is whatever you want, but I prefer this one myself. Yeah, this is pretty much my damage build on the MP5. I don't think I need to show you any footage of fighting in the last stand, but you just have to find this shit out for yourself. So good luck making your build on this, and I can tell you, I can assure you that this build really wrecks people. Like, it's the new shredder, definitely, especially with the high RPMs on the MP5. This is absolute beast. Well, same thing as always, if you got any questions, if you got any remarks, just let me know in the comments, and other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, bye bye!